in my quest to creating a more simplified Black Friday 2025 plan for myself and my photography side of my business, I decided to sit down in August of 2025 and map out my plans for my goals for November of 2025 for specifically for Black Friday. I've honed in on one offer that I'm going to offer for the photography side of my business. I've honed in on where I'm going to show up. So like my content marketing, where I'm going to schedule it out, just like my overall plan for 2025. I know my monetary goals that I want to project towards for Q1. I've done all that. But one slice of the marketing pie is my content marketing. And so I wanted to showcase to you how I am planning on repurposing certain blog posts and like what I did beforehand to decide on these blog posts. And I'm keeping them all organized in one area, really nothing fancy. It's like a draft email. You'll see in this video, but I just wanted to showcase to you the importance of like how to repurpose specific long form pieces of content in your pre-launch towards Black Friday. And if you are brand new to this channel, hi, my name is Dolly DeLong. I am a family photographer first. I wear that hat as a Nashville family photographer turned systems and workflow educator. So I love teaching other family photographers and creative-minded business owners about the power and importance of systems, workflows, and marketing systems to impact the back end of your business. And I also work alongside one-to-one business owners as their launch planner and integrator. So I love mapping out a very good strategic launch when it comes to Black Friday, when it comes to launching a digital product at any time of the year. It all goes into the power of the pre-launch and priming your audience. And so I love fusing my launch personality into systems. And then I also use that for my family photography side of my business. So if you are here today as a family photographer, or if you're here today as a small business owner, you are going to learn a tip I use for content repurposing as I prime my audience for one offer. And this offer will be for Black Friday. I will say that this video is sponsored by the Simplified Black Friday Planning Kit. It is a Black Friday planning tool that is supposed to simplify your planning. It was co-created by me and my two biz friends, Mara Kasarik and Becca Reed. Together we created this kit to help other online business owners and service providers just to have a simplified Black Friday plan. So if you are watching this and it's before Black Friday and you want something very simple and streamlined for Black Friday, then check it out. I do want to preface by saying that I love social media so much. Like I love showing up on social media, on Instagram and through Instagram stories. Those are my short form content marketing platforms, is through social media. But my long form content is through blogs, especially for photography, and through YouTube and videos and podcasting as well. I have a system set out for all three of my long form pieces of content. And I want to reuse certain long form pieces of content very strategically, especially as it dominoes towards Black Friday. And so in this video, I'm going to showcase to you how I'm planning on using my long form pieces of content through blogging to lead to my Black Friday offer. So we're just going to jump into this really quick behind the scenes video, and then I will explain why I chose those certain long form pieces of content and the purpose of like where they're leading to. Okay, I told you it wasn't a fancy like way to organize. So you can literally do this in an email draft. It's not overwhelming to me because I tend to organize my inbox in a very specific way. And I normally keep my important emails that I want to keep on top of mind at the top and also unread. So what I did was, just to clarify, I am keeping my one offer for Black Friday as a service-based business owner. It's going to be offer for branding portraits, and I already decided on the price. I already decided on what the service is going to look like, and it's only going to be for Q1, so January and February of 2026. But instead of just assuming, hey, like, I am just going to open this on Black Friday and assume everybody's going to see it, like, no, I'm going to assume that it's going to be oversaturated. My email will probably get lost in a sea of emails. Like, I'm not trying to be negative, it's just fact. And so what I'm doing right now, starting in August, is I am kind of priming my audience and starting to segment them and trying to like see who's interested in branding portraits. And when I'm doing that is through segmenting them, and I've made videos on that, so I will link that below. But I also know that each email and each piece of content that week needs to be like getting them aware about the importance of branding photos. So I know that primarily I work as a Nashville-based family and motherhood photographer, but a lot of my audience, there is an overlap of they are also business owners, and they need those visuals to market themselves. A lot of the families are, the business owners I work with are females, solo business owners, and they are wearing all the hats. And I understand that struggle because there was a point where I used to wear all the hats too for my business. So in marketing consistently, it's very important. Finding that cadence, showing up with a cadence that still serves your audience and showcases to them that you're the expert and positions you as the expert. And you can do that through your marketing visuals. So I decided, okay, I know I tend to do a lot of branding portraits at the beginning of the year because business owners are wanting to get their marketing visuals ready for Q1, Q2. Like they want a good impact for the rest of the year. They want to set the tone. And so that's why I decided on that specific package. And so I knew I'm going to need at least, like, I like giving myself ample time to prime. And so like 9 to 10 weeks is pretty standard for me. And I know that's intense for a lot of people to hear. So at least give yourself 6 weeks minimum to prime your audience as you go towards your Black Friday offer. Okay. So I already have branding long form pieces of content, and I put them all together in a document, which is this email draft. And I now know, okay, so this week 1, like, they're not in order. I just put them there, but I'm going to go through them and decide, okay, on this priming week, I'm going to showcase how a health coach has branding portraits. I'll talk about how she used them. And I'm like, going to share different case studies along the way, going to share different benefits of marketing visuals. So it's not only case testimonials, case studies, but it's showcasing even the benefits of marketing visuals. So I'm planting the seeds along the way. And the reason why I wanted to make this short video was to show you, like, you don't have to like create new content every single week. Like, yes, it's good to have optimized SEO content and long form content, but work with what you have and go through your current long form pieces of content. So like blog posts, for example, and then optimize them for SEO, obviously, but then optimize them, like update them, and then use them for your marketing tools that week. So for this, for example, this health coach branding photos, I'm going to take that and I'm going to see how I can translate that into short form content marketing on Instagram, on my photography Instagram page, and then lead people to the blog post, and then also lead people to signing up for my Black Friday offer, like segmenting them. And so that way in November, I have a fuller list of people to hard sell to, because I am just like warming them up. And then my hard sell will be during Black Friday. So this is one way of how I'm organizing it, instead of just throwing spaghetti to the wall every week. And like, this helps me have that momentum of grouping everything together having a plan of content, plan of action, and then knowing how I'm going to use it every single week leading to my Black Friday sale. So I hope seeing this and hearing this is helpful. Hope by seeing that back-end strategy that encourages you to sit down and map out like what long form piece of content do you already have? How can you repurpose that to help you prime your current audience now towards one Black Friday offer? And if you are needing help with simplifying your Black Friday planning, then I encourage you to check out the Black Friday planning kit. The link will be below in the show notes of either this video or the podcast version of this episode. I want to say thank you so much for listening in, for watching in. And if you experienced any aha moments, please let me know. And please let me know like in the comments, like what sort of systems, workflow, marketing, SOP tips you would like, especially as it pertains to either your family photography business or to launch planning, either for Black Friday or for launching either a digital product or you want to launch a group program. Either way, I love teaching all things systems, workflows, launching tips, and I'm so excited that you were here. Until then, have a streamlined and magical day. Bye.